Together.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first legitimate stream. I'm Nathan. I'll be your Dungeon Master this evening. With me, I have my amazing crew and friends, and portraying their glorious characters with which this story revolves. We have. I'll let Adam introduce himself.
I'm Addy. I'm playing Malag Githzerai Monk, current captain of the Seagull Trashbin.
Next up would be Meg.
Not the first mate? Alright. I'm Euphemia. I'm a halfling sorcerer with blue hair, and I'm currently one of the helmsmen of our ship and also the ship's counselor to help you through any dark time.
That's right. Next up would be Lorana.
So I'm Rana. I currently guide a kobold dragon sorcerer. Gilly, definitely delusions of grandeur there.
Okay, next up is Jakey.
Yeah, so I'm playing Brick, the brass dragonborn fighter, hero to the people, an all-round good guy, and first mate as well.
And lastly, we have Jaren.
So I'm Jay. I'm playing Ulfednar Omega, who is an anthropomorphic wolf fighter who has gone through some rather dark times in recent history and has as such reverted to a more or less canine state of being. Hopefully we can pull him back out of the darkness and get him back to his normal self.
Good gear. All right, so
animal ship's mascot.
You are the ship's mascot. That is true. All right.
True.
So previously on Spelljammer, you were recently on your second day of travel on an approximated 20-day mission out into the black. Today's helmsman was designated as Gilly in the helm. Zephyr, the ship's cook, whipped up a delicious curry for breakfast, and everyone gathered in the mess. Captain Malag organised everyone for the day whilst everyone was having breakfast. And Bim, the other kobold who's aboard the ship, had far too much coffee and had an upper when he probably should have had a downer. Mr. Brick was Bim's mentor for the day and taught Bim many things. He spent about 3 minutes on the ballista, which he was meant to do a long time, and he spent probably the rest of the day showing Bim how to squat and bench press. Captain Malag and Euphemia had a chat with Billy Scars regarding his past on the Goblin Nuts, which was Euphemia's past vessel. Vinzu, who is a blue Goliath, was acting as muscle at that point. Ulf was playing with the because he can't sort of talk at this stage, so he was playing with his wooden sphere that he found in the ex-captain's cabin, just on the deck, just playing with the sphere. After about 8 hours travel, the Seagull Trashbin ripped itself out of spelljamming speed to be faced with a huge cosmic storm. And a decision is made by the whole crew to essentially sail straight through it as opposed to going around it. After some pretty wild maneuvers, Gilly the helmsman got him through it, losing only one man, Akos, the dwarven engineer. And inside this storm, essentially in the eye of the storm, they found 4 floating islands. And the crew decided as a group to park it with a smashed up mast and a torn, almost disintegrated sail to park it near the island that had the big forest on it. So, what would you guys like to do as you pull up next to this massive island with a huge forest on it?
I think first things first is that we need to assess the damage. Can Gilly, being the current helmsman, kind of identify, how much damage is caused to the ship?
Yeah, as we know, the helmsman is essentially linked to the ship when they're connected to the helm itself. So Gilly knows straight away that the mizzenmast is cactus. She's no good. And the mainsail, whilst the mast is still up, the sail itself is torn to shreds from the meteor storm that ripped through it. But there was some amazing piloting happening that saved the ship mostly.
Mizzenmast and sail, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Can't feel my leg, Captain. Wait, that's the mizzenmast.
I just pat Gilly on the shoulder. That was good sailing there, Gilly. Well done.
Not for Ecos, Captain.
Yeah, if only we had an engineer.
There will be time to mourn Akos later, but first things first is we need to get this ship shape. So, what do we
New
do?
mast.
Well, a new mast would be ideal, but I don't think we have a new mast in the hull. We got planks of wood, and that's not going to help.
Well, there are trees, Captain.
There are trees. So, I think this would be a job for our quartermaster, Mr. Brick.
Yep.
Would you take Vinzu and go find us a well-stable tree? Thanks, mate.
Gilly can find a tree.
How is Vinzu, by the way, after he watched his friend get thrown into the ether? Is Vinzu all right?
Vinzu he's not happy.
Right.
But he's not crying about it. Like,
Okay.
he's just visibly not happy, and he sort of dwarfs over Brick, and he's like, "All right, little one, come on, let's go. Let's sort out a new mast."
Yeah, off we go.
Vinzu, come see me later on. We'll have a ship's counselors meeting, okay?
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he sort of, yep.
How's
what's up?
Bim doing, by the way?
Imagine
Has
pretty soon.
Coffee High worn off?
So, because you got this sort of strange vision while you're in the seat, you can kind of see through walls and stuff, and you just notice him hooking into. He's in the kitchen. He's in the He's in there hooking into some coffee as he's speaking. He's sort of like cornered himself into like a little cupboard, and he's just sitting there shaking with like with a coffee cup, and Zephyr's in there sort of taking stock of any damages that have happened.
Okay, I'm going to give Euphemia a quick rundown of what I can see of each crew member so she can triage them.
Okay. All right.
I've lost Gilly completely.
And
I got
I'm
it.
going to go help Bim.
Triage them.
Professional unit right here.
Absolutely.
Alright,
Bloody
so you are taking note of where everyone is. Is that the idea?
Yeah,
Gilly?
just
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just cutting in and out a bit, but yeah, I'd like to just go. Yeah, Vinzu's over there, Brick's doing that, old Billy Bones is doing this, etc., and just like give Euphemia a heads up on how everyone's doing.
I think we might just need
so that she can plan it out.
I think we're just going to need a ship-wide like counseling session. Counseling being just roll out one of the barrels of rum. You think that'll get us right? Huh?
Look, I'm not opposed to the idea. I think it's important that we secure the ship first. We make sure we're safe.
Oh, sure. Yeah, no, I meant later this evening. Once we've
we'll do a
we'll have a little kumbaya moment, Captain, and we'll make sure the morale is all right.
Yeah, I agree. With a bit of reverie for ACOS, we'll do a little memorial.
Yes.
Gonna go help. I'm gonna go help Zephyr and Bim. Because I can also use mending to repair all of the plates. So, Gilly can be useful.
Yay.
Yay! Good job, Gilly! Yay!
Alright, so give us a rundown of where everyone is and what you're doing. So, Brick and Vinzu are just out on the deck and they're about to sort of hop off. They need to sort of anchor the ship somewhere as well. So, Ulf, what are you doing?
I was cowering under the bed during the storm the captain's quarters. I assume I would still sort of be there, very hesitant to come out from my safe space.
Okay. Malak?
I'll quickly do a tour of the boat and just put eyes on the actual damage, just to actually see it.
Yeah.
And then once I've assessed it, if everything's all cool by then, I might, I'll climb up the crow's nest, have a scout around, knock on the sky, listen to the sound, meditate.
Yep. Alright, Euphemia?
How many times do I have to cast mending in order to fix the sail?
Fucking heaps. Like,
Wait, let's start it. Let's start. Let's do it.
Days.
Days?
It's shredded.
Yeah, but like I can cast one a minute. That's a lot of minutes in the day.
How much can you mend?
But, well, it's a cantrip, so I can just keep going with that shit.
Yeah, but how much does mending mend?
A single physical tear.
Okay. Yeah, it's fucking
one at a time.
That's fine. If that's what
Alright,
you're
so
doing.
I'm just sitting there trying to mend that sail as best I can.
Yeah, it's sort of like
away.
There's this huge sail with these like huge gaping holes in it, and you know there's this tiny little tear down the corner, and Euphemia's like, all right, start small.
That's it. And I have a sewing,
next one, baby.
I have a sewing needle as my focus, so I just kind of, I don't know, spin it around, do something with it, and just, and all of a sudden, a tear is mended.
Tiny little tear is mended. You're like, yes.
That's all right.
All right.
Well,
all right.
It says that I can even fix things that have been like split in half. So, like, it's more than doing just like mending that much. Can probably do a fairly large tear.
Well, maybe. All right, Gilly, you were off mending in the kitchen with Dim. So you go in there, and Dim is absolutely just not hiding, but sort of just crouched down, having another coffee. He's like, hi, Gilly!
Bim!
Oh, Gilly!
Bim!
Do you want a coffee?
Bim, how many coffees?
How many does Gilly want?
How many coffees did Bim drink?
18!
Oh my fucking oh my god, I'm gonna have to learn to move poison!
Do you want one?
Yeah, sure.
You can't have this one.
That's okay, that's Bim's coffee.
This is Bim's.
Bim's. Hey, Bim! You wanna see a magic trick?
Okay.
And Gilly gets 2 pieces of the plate and he kind of squishes them together and he casts mending.
Oh! Oh! Do another one!
And he just
reaches up and grabs another coffee.
Gilly just goes along mending plates.
God.
He's just drinking coffee. He's loving life. Just watching Gilly just mend these plates. It's an amazing show to behold.
Zephyr! Ignore the coffee now!
Okay. So, Mr. Bim, you're being cut off.
Think we need to cap it to like 5 coffees a day for Bim.
Jesus.
Just
Alright.
like
I'd get Bim to them all back in the cupboard.
Okay. So we Malag.
Use espresso cups. God damn it.
What?
Use espresso cups.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Malag, you do a lap of the ship. So obviously the mainsail is in absolute tatters. The mizzenmast is cactus. You sort of walk the hull and stuff as well, like because Spelljammer. And there's a couple of holes in the hull as well. You suspect from the meteor shower, more than likely, or hitting that half pipe of pure light or whatever it was that you smashed down.
Yeah.
20 minutes ago. And then you hook up to the crow's nest and let's see the first roll of the night. Let's see a cheeky perception. You clearly see what I've already described, but let's see if there's something further.
No pressure. That's a solid 22.
22.
Strike.
Alright, so from where you are in the forest, and you sort of see Brick and Vinzu sort of, they've hopped off the ship now and they're sort of making their way over to the forest. It's pretty dense. In roughly the middle of the forest, you see what looks to be smoke coming out of the forest. Not like a bushfire or anything, but like just a campfire or maybe someone's got lodgings in there. Looking around, you see down at one of the other islands, one at the bottom, the lowest island was there's a bunch of farmers just tending to their fields with beasts of burden and stuff there. Right on the other side, you see a massive, looks like a massive cliff face with like a small entrance that looks to be guarded by a couple of people, and on top of the mountain there is like what looks to be like a stone rose. And on the uppermost island, which we previously described as like this massive hill with a huge, like grand, like letterist style hall, you see a couple of 3 riders riding towards the bridge made of green light that leads down to the island with the forest. But the forest you see is massive.
Righto. This should be
They're not small islands by any stretch of the imagination. You feel from your current sort of where you are, you're like they're going to probably, if they skim the outskirts of this island, it's probably going to take them at least an hour to get here.
Okay.
On their even on their steeds.
So hopefully they'll sort of just miss Brick and Binzu. While I'm at it, I just quickly whip out the old spyglass and have a peek at Brick. He's only got the shovel out, yeah?
Well, you tell us, Brick.
Hang on, so
Classic.
Classic Brick.
I believe you would, because he's only ever got the shovel.
Yeah, just making sure he's
he'd
just
have
not
his
gonna,
two swords on his
stab
back.
Binzu in the back or anything. Just making
No,
sure.
no.
I'm just like,
Harpoon on his left, and then just the shovel in the right hand.
all good, all good.
He doesn't look to be about to shank like Vinzu or anything. And Vinzu's just walking down in his nice clothes. He doesn't have a weapon.
Yeah.
He hasn't been given one yet.
And then I just because I imagine Euphemia's sitting on the deck, mending the sail. I
Yeah.
just shout down to Euphemia. There's patches and sewing string in the cargo hold.
This is faster, Captain.
Okay.
Euphemia, make an intelligence check.
Alright.
Not a save, just a check.
Oh, sorry.
Probably going to be the same anyway. By the look of it.
Yeah, because it's just clicking my intelligence, correct?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. All right. So, yeah, you think this
It is the same modifier, however.
Yeah, it's fine. So you're like, this is a fast way to do it, but it would probably be faster if I went below deck, got the materials for another sail, and then mended around that and sort of like mended in a new sail rather than just spending like a day sort of,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like foot by foot sort of trying to like mend this massive sail.
Yeah.
Because it's not a small, like you are a halfling. You're not like, you know, it's going to take you fucking ages to mend this thing.
Well, I can do it a foot at a time, is what the spell said.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. It's still going to take ages. Like it's not gonna take.
That's all right.
All the time if you call Gilly.
But you were doing other things. You were mending plates.
Mending your plates, mate.
Yeah, like and checking on Bim. So after I yell back up to Captain Malag that I think this way it's gonna be faster, I go. Maybe I'll go get it anyway.
All right. So Euphemia sort of heads below deck. Below deck in the.
I'll check and see what Gilly's up to as well, and if Gilly is done mending plates, then I will ask Gilly and Bim. Bim can come. Bim can try to go. We can give him the needle and thread, and Gilly and I will just keep working magically at it.
It's a good thing that Bim has scales because that's essentially like wearing a thimble.
Exactly. All right, so Bim, are you ready for this?
I'm going to take a roadie. Just grab the last one.
Okay. Yeah, that's your last coffee for today. Water after that.
We'll see about that.
That's an order. That's your last coffee.
Okay.
I carefully lean over to Zephyr and request that he lock the box that has coffee in it now.
He says, I'll need captain's orders for that one.
I think
Captain will agree with this one.
Yeah.
Once I have official orders from the captain, then I will lock the cupboard. You're like inside. You're completely contained at this point. Like,
yeah. Once we go back out on deck,
there's no way he's hearing you. All right, so you make your way out onto deck with Bim, who's shaking with the coffee in his hand.
Yeah. So Bim,
we need guts out for Malag.
We need to teach you a skill. This is important for being on a ship, okay?
Okay!
Anytime there's a tear in the sail, we have to fix it. Otherwise, the ship doesn't fly so good.
Okay!
Okay? So, Gilly and I are going to use some magic, and we're going to mend this side over here. But what we need you to do is anywhere you see a tear in the fabric, you take this needle and this thread, and I need you to stitch it back together as best you can. And I'm not worried about it being pretty, just functional. Okay?
Okay.
And that coffee should make it go so fast.
My God. Bim doing these perfect little appliques.
Gonna have the most beautiful sail on the what are we in the sphere?
In the burst.
Okay, whatever it's called.
Bim,
all right.
Bim doing lace patterning. Anyway,
That's
I scream from Malag. Just absolute Malag! Sounds god awful as it is a kobold screaming.
What?
You need to talk to Zephyr. It's important.
Okay. I just bugger it. I'll just hop out the crow's nest and slow fall down. Monk
Tell you
style.
why, Captain.
And we'll zip back to Ulf. What is there anything Ulf wants to do while he's like under the bed?
So at the moment, I've just obviously sort of peeking my nose out from under the bed. Now that the ship's sort of gotten still and it's relatively quiet, I can hear people screaming on deck. You know.
Yep. Specifically, Bim.
Yeah, Bim and Gilly.
Yeah.
Where's my ball?
I think it's in the room with you. You would like napped it up and like bolted to the.
Yeah. Cool. I make sure I've got my ball, and I'm gonna creep out from under the bed, and just start scratching at the door because obviously I can't open it yet.
Okay. All right. We'll zip back to Brick and Vinzu. So you guys are making your way over to the forest.
Yeah. So I say to Vinzu, you look like you could handle some wood. Let's go find a tree.
Could handle more wood than you, little man.
I'm sure you could. Anywho, the little fella.
That's you, yeah.
No. Nah, your mate, the little. What was he? Is he a dwarf? Yeah, the little dwarf. He was pretty brave. He didn't stand a chance. He just stepped outside. He wanted to help the crew and
did you
vanished.
see it?
Yeah, I was next to him.
How? He sort of just glares at you. What do you mean you were next to him?
Well, we were going out to try and see if we can do anything about the ship because it was falling to pieces. And stepped outside and off he flew.
Are you? Is this truth, Brick or Jake? Roll a persuasion check. I want to see if he can bullshit. If he wants to gauge.
I'm trying to bullshit him. I don't really care if he listens or not.
He does listen. He's listening to you. He's just trying to discern whether you're talking shit. Well, let's say he rolled a 17. So are you bullshitting, or is that the way that Brick perceives it?
No, I'm not bullshitting.
Okay. All right. He's all right. Well, what happened? What exactly happened?
Don't know. We stepped out. The storm kind of flared up, and off he went.
He was a good man. Good friend.
Yeah, he was alright. Sorry to see him go.
So am I. Now, what we want to do about this handling some wood.
Oh, you're clearly.
I'll worry about Akos later.
Oh, you're clearly into the old wood a bit more than I am. What do you reckon we should do?
Well, I mean, aren't you the first mate? Aren't you meant to make decisions? I'm just the muscle.
Yeah. Yeah, you present the options to me and I make the decision.
But you want to rip out a tree, or do you want to go in and see if there's a good one, or...
I want to rip out a tree.
You want to rip out a tree?
Yeah.
Off you go.
Just said you're the muscle, off you go.
Hey? It's like these two numbskulls trying to work out who's gonna like rip out a tree. So these pine trees are fucking huge. Like you look at them and there's no way you're gonna rip one out. Like it's absurd to think that you could, unless you maybe hook the ship up and just started like sailing at spell jamming speed or something. But you're probably more likely to tear the ass out of the ship itself. But it's a possibility. I mean, I could try, but like, how about you try first? I mean,
Nah, come on, mate. Give it a go. See what you can do.
all right, he goes over. He's just like his arm span is huge, and he sort of like grips it. Oh, fucking see what happens. And he just grips this massive pine tree.
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Did not nat 20.
I think it's more like
I say to the shovel, yeah, get a load of this idiot.
Oh yeah, nah, he's got no shot.
Rip out a fucking tree.
He's just like, oh, it's no good, Mr. Brick. Maybe you should have a go.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna work.
What'd you make me do it for then?
Oh, I just wanted to see if it could work.
That's like, I mean, I'm not a smart man, but that sounds like the dumbest thing I've heard today.
Yeah, no, thank you for proving that to me.
You idiots.
Oh, just whip out your axe and cut it down, would you?
I don't have any weapons, mate.
You didn't bring an axe?
I haven't got any. I haven't been issued any weapons.
Well, the fuck were we meant to pull out a tree without an axe?
I mean, I can punch it down, I suppose.
Yeah, no, give it a go. See how you go.
I'm gonna go back to the ship. I think you've gone loopy after the whole ACOS incident.
No, I'm fine. Just try to pull out a tree.
You're gonna try and pull out a tree.
I said I didn't just try to pull out a tree.
Under your orders, Mr. Brick.
Alright, let's go get an axe.
Alright.
Do we have an axe?
I don't know. Do we do? Yep.
Yeah, I bought Vinzu a great axe.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. But
So does he have an axe or not?
No,
No, he
but
doesn't.
no one's given it to him.
Apparently, that's the issue.
But wouldn't that be the quartermaster's job?
One would think, yeah.
Absolutely.
Nah,
He turns around.
nah.
When do I get a weapon, Mr. Brick?
Let's go get you one.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Go choose you a nice axe.
All right, so you head back to the ship. Malag, what are you doing?
I'm going to see Zephyr.
All right, so you make your way into the kitchen. And,
Calm and steady.
Yeah. And you go in there, and he's in there trying to whip up some nice curry.
Smells good.
It smells good. Yeah, it does.
But,
hello, Captain.
What seems to be the problem, Zephyr?
Nothing. It seems all right in here. It's a few plates got smashed, but Gilly came and mended them for me, and it's all good.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. I was told there was a bit of an emergency down here.
The only emergency is my really hot curry.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Can I have a cheeky taste while I'm down here?
He gets a big spoonful of it and sort of hands it over to you.
Yum, 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 yum.
What you do. It's delicious.
Oh, good work, Zephyr. Good work. Good work. So you sure there wasn't anything? Gilly told me.
Gilly was. She was saying to lock away the coffee.
Any reason?
I think because she doesn't like that Bim has lots of coffee.
Well, he'd had a few the last time I was down here. Don't tell me he had more.
Yeah, he's had quite a few today.
Come again?
Quite a few today.
I did say not to give him any more. Not until lunchtime, remember?
Oh, it's nearly lunchtime.
How many's he had?
18, 19.
He had 4 by breakfast. And I'd cut him off then. There's already, you see, Zephyr, we're already into a problem now. There's a bit of a break in the chain of communication. I said don't give him any more coffee.
It's not that I gave it to him, he just took it.
Well, this is your kitchen, Zephyr.
Yes, he was dropped off here. I am not a babysitter. I am here to cook the curry.
No, but you've also got to make sure that the stock in the kitchen doesn't go wayward. Otherwise, we run out of things like coffee, and before we know it, next it's curry, and we can't have that. Can't have that at all. So
Then maybe you should be having extra spoonfuls of it then.
I'm the captain. I'm allowed to bend all the damn rules. If you don't like it, Zephyr, you and I are going to have issues.
It's the first time he's pulled rank.
And I don't want to have any issues, Zephyr. I don't want to have any issues. I've had a rough day already.
Oh man, this is
and
getting
I'm
bad.
seriously not trying to harsh my calm. My calm is already harshed. Already harshed. I was calm. It was nice being calm. I'm no longer calm. So, I want this kitchen ship shape.
It's always ship shape.
It's not bloody ship shape. You just said Bim had 18, make that 19 coffees. After 4, I had said, and you still let him have more. Bad form, Zephyr. Bad form. I told your dad that we'd make a man out of you, and look what's happening already. Look, I'm disappointed, Zephyr. I'm disappointed.
I'm not mad. Just disappointed.
I also am disappointed.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
that you took an extra spoonful of curry. And then you put rank over curry.
I'm disappointed, Zephyr. Lock down the coffee. We're doing rations. Well, actually, pretty much everybody's alright except for Bim. If anybody's having like more than a couple in a sesh, I want to hear about it. Everybody else is alright for the time being, but Bim can only have a couple for the day.
Okay. Only a couple for the day. All right. Okay.
And I walk out.
Yeah, and he just goes back to his curry.
Muttering to himself, fucking pulling rank over curry.
Motherfucker.
As you walk out through the mess back out into the hallway, you hear Ulf scratching and barking at the captain's quarters doors.
Go have a look.
Yeah, you open the door and there's Ulf with his wooden sphere at his feet, and then you look at the other side
and I bolt past Malag.
What was that? Sorry.
I pick up my sphere and I just bolt past Malag.
Okay. So you look in the room, and just to the other side of the captain's door is just all scratched up.
Hush my buzz. Hush my buzz. I just sort of have a quick micro thing, and I'm like, hang on. I don't remember that ball being in there before. I go chasing after Ulf.
Okay. Where do you go, Ulf?
Ulf has just run up onto the deck, and because of the time that he spent underneath the bed, and that he's got to go, So he's popping
leaps off.
Just popping a squat straight on the deck.
There's like grass, like you just hop off the edge onto the grass, but you're choosing to do it on the deck. Okay.
Yeah, I do my little circle around, and then I'm just sort of doing that awkward squat.
Yeah.
If I catch him, he's getting a kick up the ass, like proper monk style. Like we are.
You come around the corner and you see this. You see Ulf just circling, and you're like, oh, and he just starts squatting.
Yep, straight in there. Boom.
Is this in view of him and Gilliano? Yeah.
So you're
No,
all.
that's,
But Euphemia and Gilia are working the mending.
Yeah.
Bim's just like, just like going. Like, he's making more mess and he's doing more
That's okay.
harm.
Look, it's a learning moment. It's a learning moment.
For everybody.
And Malag just runs up to Ulf and just kicks him up the arse as he's taking a shit.
Oh no!
Hopefully I had some come out, and now it's splattered on his boot.
Well, I'm not going to kick you directly in the bunghole. We're in the flank.
right in the rib cage. You cop a.
Well,
You
more in the hind,
Yeah,
the back of the thigh.
I drop the ball as I yelp, and I'm sort of looking up at him like, what?
Get grass, go on, get. While he's looking at me confused, I snatch up the ball.
Nice.
Straight on.
1, 2, 3, and as I go to throw it, I just sort of like bring it down and flick it behind my back.
Sleight of hand.
I bolt the opposite direction.
We'll see if you see it.
12.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You can out-perceive it. You know that he's
11?
Oh,
He gets it behind his back, and you're off the side.
Yeah. I'm over the side of the ship and that, and I'm landed on like I didn't notice that there was grass and stuff before. Like I came out. I figured we were still
Yeah. So you jump down onto this grass. You've lost sight of the ball, and all these new smells are sort of hitting you now.
Yeah, like I'm just totally like, hang on. And I look around, I see all the trees, and I'm just like, and I just bolt straight for the trees.
Okay. So you bolting and like as you've jumped off, Vinzu and Brick have gotten back on to go get the great axe. So you jump off, and Malay, you see Ulf sort of pause for a second, and then he just starts bolting into the forest.
I take consolation in my first real victory of the day.
All right, so
in the pocket.
Ulf, you run into the forest, and it's just all these new smells are hitting you, and like all these sounds. It's like you hear the sound of insects and birds. And
First up, I finish copping a squat.
yep, you sort of big brakes. You slam the brakes on, and
Yep. As I enter the wood there, I circle around. I finish my business.
Yep.
And then I'm just proceeding to like sniff around and just check it all out. Start marking a bit of territory. This is mine.
Cool.
This is mine. That's mine.
Yep.
Do I find any awesome sticks?
Make a perception.
Okay, another perception.
Just a straight perception. You got a
Yep.
pretty good perception.
Oh,
You got
7. That's poo.
So you
I'm
don't
so overwhelmed.
It's back
You
with the
don't-
twig.
you don't find any good sticks. You find all these like just little dropped sort of twigs and stuff off the big trees, but like
I'll take it.
in the distance, probably maybe I don't know 100 feet into the forest, you think you sort of see like a baby deer. Okay, and we'll cut scene.
Ears go back.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Euphemia and Gilly and Bim. How much time are you going to spend on this thing? If you've got the mending kit out,
Till it's done.
okay. So
Like,
you
we're
probably
gonna finish this.
did you have a spare sail, Malag, or just like a patching?
Yeah, so it would have been just.
Sorry, say that again because it cut out on me.
Well, yeah, he just asked what we had, so it wouldn't be a full sail, but it would be like these big bits of material that you can use to sort of patch it up, so to speak, and it might
Okay.
not work, 100% effectively, but it's enough to do until you can get to a place to get a new
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. So between yourself and Gilly, like you get the patching sheet essentially in position. You start just mending up of it. It takes you 20 minutes or something. Meanwhile,
Okay.
you've left Bim this tiny little tear, and he's just going. He's just
Right.
going ham with this like needle and thread, and it's just like it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. But he's done a
That's
great.
okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Um,
Where,
Okay, we can talk mending on that later.
where's Billy?
Billy Scars, you don't see at the moment. He's not swabbing the deck or anything.
Fucking all right. Captain, have you seen Milo, Billy, Ray, Joe, Genevieve? Any of them today?
Not since we touched down, but I was about to go find.
Billy needs to clean the deck after Ulf left his present.
I didn't think Ulf got close enough to leave a present.
No, he didn't. He didn't drop one.
Oh, he didn't drop one? I thought maybe like a nugget.
He was about to, and then he got a kick in the ribs,
You
and then he
kept it
bounced off.
pretty quick. No, I'm going to go find old Joe to see if he can at least help point us in the right direction to fixing the holes.
So old Joe was in the helmsman's room before. And just
sorry, I was
as
about to say, I'll just call all hands on deck anyway.
okay, so from below deck, in the common room / just your general crew quarters.
Yep.
Up come the rest of the crew. So between Milo, Wraith, Genevieve, who else is there? Billy. Billy comes up as well.
Yep.
So old Joe comes out from the helmsman's room. All hands are on deck. You sort of see Vinzu and Mr. Brick. They're about to go below deck and go get some axes, but they sort of stop and ears up when the captain.
So, as you may or may not be aware, we went through a bit of a storm and we've got some damage to our fine vessel. As such, we need to get it repaired ASAP because we're already losing time that we don't have. Joe.
Oh yes, Captain Melee. Well, how can I help you?
We lost our engineer.
That's terrible.
It is because we only had one. I'm hoping
Shame.
we can jury rig a new engineer. Looking at you, Joe. Looking at you.
Well, I'm a navigator, not an engineer. But I mean, I'll help out wherever's needed. I'll give it a go.
Good, because I'm hoping your years of experience will just help guide some of the other crew into being able hands. So, what we'll do is Joe and I will take Billy, Wraith, Milo, Genevieve, and do all the minor repairs that we can.
Yep. Sure.
I suggest Joe take Wraith and Genevieve. I'll take Milo and Joe. Milo and Billy. Sorry.
Okay. All right. No worries. Yep. Sure. So they sort of they head down towards the cargo hold and stuff to go get some stuff to repair specifically the holes in the hull.
All the little bits. And yeah, I'll take Billy and Milo and do the same.
Yep. Cool. Brick and Vinzu grab the yak. Oh yeah.
Is
what are you
Billy stinko?
No, he's like strangely sober.
Good man.
And so Brick and Vinzu go below deck straight after your speech. Go grab the axes, and they jump back off of the ship and head towards the same tree as before that Vinzu was ordered to try and rip out of the ground.
Before they get too far out, I just call out to Brick. I saw 3 men on horses coming, so keep your what's that word I heard before? Peepers open.
Yeah, righto.
Oh, and Oof's out there somewhere. Keep an eye out for him too.
You'll be right.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
what harm
Alright.
can happen, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Captain, any repairs you need Gilly to make?
Lots. If you look around, see something broke, fix it.
Gilly
you
can
look
do
at
that. Gilly
you look at
just
the mizzen
mending.
mast, it's fucking shattered. There's no mending that's going to fix this.
I forgot.
Captain,
Yep.
cut out of Gilly's scope at the moment, Captain.
You
You
said
see, I'm about 2 foot tall. That is 250 fucking feet tall.
It's all a matter of perspective, Gilly. Like,
Not that tall.
you know, small people can do great things and big people can do, well, not so great things.
Small
So,
things.
You know, it's all a matter of scope. Don't look at it and say, I can't do that. Look at it and say, how could I do that?
But that's
I believe in you,
Rick's job.
Gilly. Good job. And I walk
But that's
off.
Rick's job. No, Captain.
So there's plenty of rigging and stuff that needs repairs.
Fine.
The actual the mizzen sail is shredded as well, so you can spend some time on that.
Out of spite, I'm going to go through and systematically mend every crack in the deck that I find. Every scratch from Ulf's claws. Gilly is going through one board at a time.
Well, so you spent like the best part of the next hour, sort of thing,
Just
going over the deck.
I do
Yep.
next time by chance as I'm milling around the boat. When I do see Gilly next, I just say, "Oh, Gilly, back of the captain's door too. Thanks. Good job. Love your work. Proud of you, Gilly. Good sailing."
Gilly!
All right. So what's the Euphemia doing?
I think I'm going to take Malag aside, and we're going to go into my makeshift private counselor's quarters, which I'm assuming we've put up somewhere.
I don't think we got the charts, but it's there in theory. It's right up there. It's a priority. We will get that done.
Then maybe we go to the captain's quarters, and we're just going to have a little talk about how his day is going. Because he seemed a little tense.
The door.
Yeah, look, I think the day started off well. The storm didn't help, of course. ACOS obviously disappearing into the ether doesn't help either, and us being here doesn't help either. I'm all right. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I just was there. Like, you seemed a little stressed, Captain. Maybe we should just do some meditative breathing.
Well, I tried that, and then Gilly started yelling, and I haven't had a chance to, since then. So
Sorry, Captain.
it's all right. It's all right.
I go back to mending the door.
We'll just take this moment and just close our eyes. And we're going to breathe in and out. Breathe in and out.
You smell a lot of dog smells.
That's all right.
Like a lot.
Like, it's probably no worse than the, what was the tavern? The rat's nest?
Yeah, the rock rat.
Rock rat.
That would
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
Right, yeah.
considering the smell that would have been coming from the room across, yeah, we're alright.
We're good.
We're good. Yep.
So yeah, I get Captain Mallory to do just a little bit of breathing, just try and get his poise back for the day, ground himself after the traumatic times we have just experienced. All right, and now you can lead in an effective way.
I thought I was.
A more effective way.
I believe you, Captain.
Good save.
They're doing a
good
shit
save.
job or what?
Good save. See, I knew appointing you counselor was a good idea.
Absolutely, Captain.
What
I
a
gotcha.
suck up.
Yeah, good job. Yeah, look, see, everybody's pulling their weight. This is great.
We're trying. We're making the best of it.
I think we could almost succeed and not die. Almost.
Just
Sorry,
a thought.
what, Captain?
Should we check with the guys that live on these islands to see if they have any space weed?
Well, I don't know if that can combat the 19 cups of coffee that Ben got his hands on. I've had a chat with Zephyr. Turns out Zephyr's
I'll push you over,
word?
Captain.
No. Well, one, he doesn't care about anything, and two, he's a back-chatting little shitbag.
Okay, maybe we need to revisit the meditative breathing again.
You didn't
Oh
respect
no, I'm
Billy.
alright. I'm calm. I'm good. I'm just saying it like a matter of fact, you know. Like
Sure.
he's a back-chatting little shitbag. You know,
Right.
like
So
that door's got a scratch in it, and Zephyr's a back-chatting little shitbag. You know,
okay,
these are facts.
it's just a fact.
Yeah,
I
these
got
are just
it.
things we know. You know.
I
Okay.
removed the scratch in the door, and Gilly
there's
also
more.
bitches and complains. Yeah, but he got that specific scratch.
Also, while I've got the both of you in the room, sorry, Gilly, to cut you off there, I'll just pull the ball out of my pocket. What do you reckon this is?
Take it. Have a look.
Sorry,
Is there
I
any-
just that went completely
That's
out.
I
We're
just pulled a
we're
wooden-
inspecting the bowl.
Wooden bowl out of the one that
Oh.
Ulf had it. I don't remember it being on board this ship before. It certainly wasn't in the captain's quarters. It wasn't in the cargo deck, and it wasn't in the crew's quarters.
Is it emanating any magic?
Not
I
Obviously not.
have a better idea than you. No,
not that either of you can sense. You guys think this is an absolutely mundane wooden ball.
you know what?
I
I would
love the confidence. Like,
I
With,
investigate
great.
it.
damn it. You
Uh,
already did it.
you have a look at it, and it's sort of it's a wooden sphere, and it sort of has like a few clicks and maneuvers that it can do, but you're not sure what it does.
Any buttons?
No buttons.
Mm.
Is it like the one in Treasure Planet?
You are obsessed with Treasure Planet. Absolutely obsessed.
It's because that's the setting we're in. Like, really?
Entrance to- yeah, can I
But other
just...
than that, you find that some parts of the sphere move.
Yep.
It doesn't do
There's-
anything.
Almost like a puzzle, so to speak.
Sort of, yeah.
That's right. I'll
Like
just
a Rubik's sphere.
I'll just play with it and have a meditate later. It's all right.
Okay, all right. There's no runes or anything on it?
Captain Gilly wants to give it a go.
Hand it over.
Intelligence check.
You can intelligence check.
I can't intelligence check.
Go nuts.
Woo!
You think it's some sort of weird Rubik's sphere,
Can I
some sort of puzzle wooden puzzle sphere.
click, 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 click?
You're
Sorry.
clicking away, but you're sort of
Grabby claws.
you're not sure. You're not sure if you're getting the right combination, the right way to do it. You think there's something to it, but you're just not sure.
That's
Can
right. We'll have a
Can I
play.
just
Oops, sorry.
brute force it? Every single combination.
Stop. We'll have a play with it when we have time. At the moment, we have far more pressing matters. We need. To
Yeah, I was gonna say we can take turns trying it. I mean, heck, even Brick could take a turn trying it. You never know; he might get lucky.
Not a bad
Nail it.
He'll smash it.
What?
I'll be right.
Smash it. With the shovel,
Alright.
smash
Twist
it.
it.
Anyway, I sit my scaly little backside back down and start. Zzz.
Okay,
Fixing the
so
door.
and we'll switch back to Ulf. As you spotted this deer in the distance.
Is it moving?
It seems to be like grazing on some grass.
And it hasn't noticed me?
Not at this point.
Okay, I'm going to slowly creep up on it.
Make a stealth check, my good hard rocking amigo.
For no apparent reason, I really hope Brick just comes out of the forest and shovels it to Christ.
That's a 10.
Yeah, so you creep sort of like you're going sort of like tree to tree. You're keeping low, like your sort of predator instincts are sort of kicking in, and then you sort of come around. You like eyeball it, and then you sort of see its head sort of his ears like poke up, and it sort of like moves around, and it's looking,
Freeze.
and it sort of goes back to grazing on the grass.
And I'm going to try and advance a little closer. How
Stealth
far
with
away
me.
from it am I?
You got probably about 50 feet, so you're halfway towards it.
I'm gonna continue to stealth towards it and creep up.
Okay.
Oh.
So you get to about within 20 feet of it, and you sort of like, it's been a long time since you've hunted game, sort of thing, and your heart's racing, and you sort of like, then you sort of like, fuck,
baby.
you're like, fucking, I'm gonna rip this thing to shreds, and you sort of like, and you just forget yourself, you forget like, your footing and stuff, and it's just a massive like patch of leaves and some sticks, and you just, and it sort of like ears up, and it sort of just, it goes to bound, like it's just so, it goes to bound. What do you do?
How close was it? 20
feet. Yeah.
Can I try and run and tackle it?
You can try.
Does Ulf have like increased speed because he's a quadruped?
No.
I've tried, buddy.
I can move with the burst.
I'd guess Ulf wouldn't really be built for quadrupedal movement anymore.
Shh, Gilly, shh. I can't hear Ulf. Ulf, speak
So,
up.
I can use my wolven agility to double my speed, but this is in combat. Do we class this as combat yet? Or
Not really, but I guess if you want to roll initiative
yeah, I could do that.
on a deer, baby deer.
That's a 9.
Okay. It's all right. You beat it.
Oh. All over it. Yeah, so I'm going to use my my wolven agility and double my speed, and I'm just going to go ham on this thing. Just run it down, tackle it if I can.
So you're bounding at it.
Yeah, so like it's just gonna
all right, so
run.
you sort of, it's more like a lesson, just like this huge pounce. You jump straight at it, almost giving it like no time to react, and you just slam into the ground, and you sort of like you hit the dirt, and you think you should have got that thing, and you turn, and you sort of like your body is like halfway in it. If that makes sense, almost as if it's not there. And then your body sort of like
up
the
back
eight.
up.
Hang on.
Oh, damn it.
These 8 legs sort of encapsulate you and roll for it. And I will do something first.
No.
And then you'll roll for initiative, sir.
Didn't I already do that? Or was that against the
15
deer?
to hit. That was against the... Oh, I mean, I'll roll for initiative, but
Okay.
15 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, so as its legs sort of come around, also make an athletics check.
Certainly. That's a solid 23.
I rolled a solid 23.
Ooh.
So
Who's got the
It's,
bigger modifier?
My modifier
what's your modifier?
is 4.
Same. All right. So
Stand off.
this, you feel these 8 legs around you, and then you feel these like They're not quite getting a grasp on you, but then this like scales, and you sort of like camouflage in amongst all the leaves and stuff as this massive like snake-like body as well. That sort of goes on for about 40 feet, and then you see these.
Did he just freeze?
I think so.
Yeah, he did.
Ah,
Just give it a minute.
he's pausing for such dramatic effect.
He's done a good job.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Look, we've gotten an hour, though. We've gotten an hour, and this is like our first real dropout, so
It's pretty good.
That's right, it's a win.
yeah, it was pretty good.
Bear with
Considering
us.
he was thinking it's gonna be like 20.
We'll be right back.
And we're getting some good. Yes.
Got a lot.
We're also getting some good feedback, by the way.
Cool.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You gotta love.
One of my friends is watching.
Damn it. 'cause
You gotta love
now's-
that Australian broadband.
Gilly's gone. Uh-oh.
Oh no. And Brick's here, but not here, so.
Yep.
I know. Man, what are we gonna do, Captain?
Right.
What are we gonna do?
What is going on? We've got
Everyone's just disappeared. Like,
Ulf over there
half
in
the
the
crew is
forest
gone.
or something, and Brick and Vinzu are playing nice. My whole world's gone topsy turvy. I don't know what to do with myself.
I mean, like as nice as they can play. I mean, really.
Oh yeah, I mean, I expect great things. That's why I'm going to buddy him up as often as I can. You know, I think it's only fair that Brick goes
Sure. Yes. Personally, I'd like to see Rick paired up with maybe Wraith at some point, or even Genevieve.
Could be a goer. I mean, he's got to get his a sort of a formal assessment of the crew done, right? Like he's got to.
He does, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we should do a once annual review of the crew anyway. That includes also a psychological review, and then we submit it to the captain for, assessment.
Yep.
As it were.
I agree. And I
Just to make sure everybody is healthy and hale.
will apologise for anybody watching that all the people have just shifted in the view, but in theory, when Nathan gets back on, it'll push everybody back, and
Yeah.
we should be alright.
Here he comes.
Here he comes, and it's pushed it all back the right direction. Yay.
There we go. Yay!
We did say naturally on the first official night that we had to have something. Ah, and he's gone.
Oh no.
Oh, it's alright. Speed bumps.
I feel that once a year, considering the amount of trauma that this unit goes through on a daily basis, probably
Once monthly? But that just increases my workload, you see. Because I will have to do some of the psychological reviews.
yeah, but
And I'm the counselor.
all you're really doing is steering and singing half the time. So, and
Pretty much.
hitting on Vinzu.
I'm not hitting on him.
Yeah.
Not hitting
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not that
I disagree.
we're not
Okay.
judging. Like, we're not judging at all, you know.
Hey, look, if that's where I wanted to go, I'll just climb him like a jungle gym. It'll be fine.
What happens in space, happens in space. Doesn't, that doesn't get back to the rock brow,
Thank God space is a vacuum and we won't have to hear you scream.
Sure. Absolutely. Look, at least somebody on the ship would be getting a little something, something. Oh, we got a picture. Is this Gilly or Bim?
That ain't Bim. Bim's eyes would be like plates. That's got to be a little unimpressed Gilly. Why is Gilly unimpressed?
Because Joe.
You're on mute, by the way, Runner.
God damn it! Yeah. one, I forgot how absolutely spacky the little extender thing is. And 2, that's Gilly. That is unimpressed Gilly over
Anything?
Joe and internet. Not that Gilly understands what
Yeah.
internet is.
Gilly understands magical connections, though, which is what the internet pretty much is. It's just a magical connection, right?
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's pretty much just a really advanced message spell.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Plus a bit of sending and minor and major illusion, perhaps.
Yes. Yes.
But not polymorph, because that'd get weird.
Yep.
Although...
There's also a bit of Tasha's hideous laughter.
A smidge, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're considering the NBN, anyway, in that, yeah.
it is a joke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, now we're taking pot shots.
Boom. Boom.
Look, Australia has some of the worst internet in the world, okay? Like,
Yeah.
it's just a fact.
It is. Where were my references of BIM?
All the more reason to jump online and watch us.
Yeah. Forget about, crap. Come watch us.
Come watch us glitch.
Woo!
That's it.
We ain't got nothing special.
We're good.
I can't remember how I draw BIM.
However you want to draw BIM.
With a hat.
Yeah, he does have a very nice hat.
For those of you that are also managing to still watching, if we still have that one most important, valuable viewer. Yep, that one. That's all that matters. One is the most important number out of any of us.
Yeah.
Some pictures were uploaded to the Facebook page today, which should be 20s for Days. All right, 20s for Days on Facebook. So off the top of my head, there are portraits of all the main characters there now. There's Euphemia, Brick, Gilly, Malag, and Oof. But there's also pictures, I think, of Bim and...
Did you guys just see the message from Nathan?
Oh, whoops,
Yes.
no, I missed that.
He's had to reset the router.
Oh,
and
he's
he's
mad.
mad. So it might be a few minutes, guys. Just hang with us.
I can roll with this. So yeah, expect to see more.
Quick filibuster.
We all like to draw here, except for Jared's a bit of a writer. So expect to see some content coming out. Jakey will do interpretive dance for us, because I don't know if he can draw and or write. So I'm just going to presume he's an interpretive dancer.
I'm going to
It's the
assume
only form of
illiterate.
dance, really, isn't it?
See?
Safe
Knew
assessment.
it. Because that's what Brick would do. I imagine Brick would be an interpretive dancer.
With that shovel, a bit more of a pole dance, really.
Does flexing count as dancing?
I feel like
It can,
sort of,
if you know how to do like a cheeky twirl every now and again.
I figured he'd just do like some sort of bodybuilding routine.
Well,
Yes. Yeah.
twerking is a
Just
bit of
some
a flex,
flexing.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's all about that peck bounce.
Yeah.
That's it. A little Terry Crews action there with the pecs going up and down.
Good man.
He's a
Frankly,
good man.
See
There,
that?
there's Bim. There's Bim. I'm surprised his heart hasn't exploded out of his chest, to be honest, after 19 cups of coffee. I'm surprised his little...
sorry, let me just...
He's hummingbird level at the moment.
Me and
Not seen a
system
kobold
can
have
handle
a
that much.
massive heart attack.
Not usually the way
Yeah.
they go. There we go, now he's got some little...
Shake lines.
Kind of reminds me of old
Nice.
school. Is it Tom and Jerry? And Tom used to get that wry smile, or the Grinch.
The Grinch, that's
Yeah.
definitely more Grinchy than
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
But yeah, look, watch this space. There's plenty of stuff coming. Feel
Gonna
free
need it. We
to.
can crash.
Yeah. Well, feel free to ask, I guess, questions about backstories. We will try to endeavour to fill in some of the blanks because obviously we've been playing.
Have there been any questions in the Twitch chat? Because I logged out once we got started.
Nope, none at all, and that's
Nope.
fine.
Okay.
That
No,
is
that's all right.
fine.
I was wondering because so my friend Maggie is the one that's watching, at least one of the ones that's watching, and so
Hi,
she's been
Maggie.
Hi.
messaging me, and she said that she doesn't know.
Shout out.
She doesn't know which is better, the dog or Gilly. So she likes both of the characters.
It's like,
Yeah,
can't it be both?
yeah. Which
How do
knowing her
you know?
doesn't surprise me in the least that those are her two favorite characters.
Yeah, no, I can't even guess at those names. There's lots of strange names that have at least logged in to have a look. But
I
yeah,
don't know.
obviously because this game in and of itself has been a year, I think, pretty much to the day.
It's a year to the day, but
yeah, that Jake and Jaren started it, and then obviously along the way I've come in, and then Rana and Meg have come in. So there is obviously already some pre-established backgrounds and histories for our characters. In reality, we haven't been playing with these characters a whole lot, and we do all intend to sort of have these character arcs and have a good, proper, healthy role-playing experience and or session.
Love a bit of roleplay.
Yeah.
So Maggie says that the chat on 20s for Days is currently disabled. Maybe. She said it wasn't able to be used when she was looking at it.
Well,
She's just sent me a screenshot too. So
TLA Buff just said not Starbucks, Moon Penny Coffee.
all right.
I know what Starbucks is, but I don't know what Moon Penny is.
Me neither.
Oh, I thought it was an American thing. I don't know.
Starbucks is an American thing, and it is shitty coffee.
Yeah, but I did steal a really big mug of theirs, and I don't know where it is anymore, which is a shame. Oh no, my uncle stole it from me. So hi, TLA Buff, Tlabuff, T-Labuff. I don't know. Hi.
Shia LaBeouf? I don't know.
Could be a LaBeouf. LaBeouf.
Could be. Who knows?
La beef.
Well, that's what LaBeouf means, is the beef. So apparently it just shows on the screen, just welcome to the chat room, but there's literally no input for her.
Oh really?
Yep.
Sorry?
Hold on. So, if she clicks on the live channel,
Yep. Yeah, she's watching us.
Oh yeah. Well, no.
Woo! I can chat.
Yeah, Rana can chat. Bear with us, Nathan is still coming back. I could put the other thing on, but I won't.
He's so pissed.
Yeah, see, you've got it.
So-
Yeah, he'll be livid. And you know, that's what makes us different from all the other D&D streams out there. That
We're not professionals.
yeah, we could have gone to a, you know, we're having technical difficulty screen. But you know,
This is real.
this is real. So yeah, now we're having a jolly good old chat in the. Come on, T. LaBeouf, look.
So it's LaBeouf, and it is Maggie's other half watching us.
Ah,
Terry.
good on ya.
Yeah.
I'm gonna nickname him LaBaffy if that's alright.
So apparently they're both watching. He's watching in another room, and she's watching while she's doing some 3D printing.
Good
Adequately nerdy activity to do during a D&D stream, I
Makes
think.
perfect sense. Makes perfect
Yeah.
sense.
So look, we have at least 2 viewers, guys. 2.
And we thank you both. We've doubled our expectations. Doesn't matter that they happen to be close friends of Meg's at all.
That's all right.
Doesn't matter at all.
We got
Really
the ball
grateful.
rolling. That's all that matters.
Sorry, what's that supposed to be a picture of? It's a bit blurry or faint.
I think that's Bim having a heart attack.
No,
Oh,
that's Gilly saying thank you.
Oh.
He's just so amazed for being somebody's favourite character.
Almost.
Hey, Nathan! And I startled Daenerys, apparently. She was next to me.
Hey.
Turn it up.
Unbelievable.
It's all right.
But you're here, man.
So mad. So
And
mad. Australian
we've
internet people.
we've confirmed, Nathan, that we have 2 viewers. 2.
What?
And the chat system works, but we still haven't found out what Moon Penny Coffee is, by the way. Or have we? Oh no, it's a brand.
Google
It's
it.
a brand. Okay.
Thanks, LaBath. Good man.
Yeah. What was the last thing you guys remember? Because I described fucking heaps of shit before I realised that I was frozen.
Well, we were Malag and Euphemia were having a bit of a chat about. It's been a crazy sort of day.
Alright, up yours. Ulf, what was the last thing that happened with you?
I jumped into some sort of projection of a deer and have proceeded to be duped by some sort of 8-legged basilisk cross thing.
Okay, so God, let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can play
And
D&D.
we pretty much came to a draw in regards
Okay.
to me trying to escape its clutches and you trying to ensnare me completely.
Okay, so there's 8 legs wrap around you, but they don't have a grip completely on you at this point. And it's sort of
A friendly snuggle.
it's giving you a cheeky hug. Its scaly sort of skin just wraps around, and you can see it like slithering and moving under about 30 or 40 feet of brush and leaves. And then you see the head of it sort of rear up, sort of come around your right arm, and there's this huge snake face with 12 eyes on each side of its massive head. And you did roll higher on initiative, so you get to go first. What would you like to do?
I am going to take a massive deep breath and I'm going to howl as hard and as long as my little lungs can carry the sound.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Belt it out.
You just let out the biggest howl you've done in many years, many years since the before time.
Like I've shut my eyes tight and I'm just like squeezing every last inch of it out.
The devil was that noise.
Just
Okay,
sorry, just as a side point, Malag has a passive perception of 18.
Okay, so we'll say that Malag, you definitely hear a howl. Britt, Gilly, and Euphemia will all need to roll
Okay.
Vinzo as well.
perception. Yeah, fucking sure.
Oh yeah!
Whoa.
Ah!
So everyone except Vinzu, because Vinzu's got an axe finally,
Strong.
is you all hear this howl. So you're used to sort of hearing Ulf with his little cries, like, you know, or whimpers, as far as him howling is concerned. But this is different. You haven't heard anything like this before. This is huge. This is a huge wolf cry. Like this is danger. With
I'm
that,
already booking it.
we'll consider that your action, just to give it everything you got to carry that a fair way through the forest.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you want to do for your cheeky bonus action?
Well, not that he's going to consciously do it, but I think that he's going to he's squeezing that out. He's just so out of his mind right now. He's actually going to cast his echo, but it's like an instinctive sort of thing. Like it appears.
And how far away does it appear? I think you got 30-foot range.
Yeah. So it appears roughly around 30 feet away towards the ship.
Okay. And is there anything else you want to do with it? So I have a feeling that if you want to, you could probably swap places with it, but I can't remember.
Yes, I can.
But that might take a.
I think
Let me just check
Oh,
and
no.
see if that takes my action. Down the bottom here. Temporarily transfer my consciousness.
Okay, so you need that bonus.
Yeah,
So that's
action.
it does.
it's a. Yeah, so it takes the bonus action to swap.
Yeah. Am I able to use my where was it? My action surge, where I can then take an additional action. I know I've already got my bonus, but okay. Well, I'm going to do that then, and use my initial action to howl like a banshee. I'll use my action surge to.
So you're howling, and then you're going to cast your echo.
Yep.
And
He's cast his echo. Sort of instinctively, not doing it on purpose as such, but just pure animal instinct. And then he's going to swap places with the echo. But because the echo can manifest when he's swapping places with it, that echo can actually go a lot further than 30 meters, I think, or 30 feet. Sorry, I think it was maximum 1,000. So I'm pretty much just gonna.
No. So you can only cast it up to 30 feet. But
okay.
From there, you can move it up to 1,000.
Yep, gotcha. All right. Well, yeah, I'm just going to swap places then instinctively with this echo 30 feet
So
away.
you swap your action for a bonus action. You swap places with the echo. You are now 30 feet away from this giant creature, and you look back at it, and it is a huge, some sort of cross between a giant snake and a giant spider.
It's a nope rope.
Yeah, pretty much. As it, what's your AC?
My AC.
Oh, its AC would be 17. So, you see all 8 legs sort of encapsulate your echo, your new echo, and then it's it actually just goes, just like snaps at it, and your echo just evaporates, and you sort of see it come down on all 8 of its legs, and it's sort of flickering its tongue and stuff to see what's going on.
Yep.
That's a strange sound. To see what's happening, and then it sort of turns and faces you. Okay. What do you want to do now? As it would be your turn in the initiative.
It's my turn again. I am going to bolt back towards the ship.
Yep.
Barking and just like. Rawr, 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 rawr.
All right. And it takes chase. So you dash your 60 feet.
Yep.
And then it comes after you, but you sort of notice that it's like as it's slithering along the ground, then it sort of just bounces up into the treetops, and starts going from tree to tree after you, and not losing any pace at all.
Son of a
but you do have the lead at the moment. So, as it sort of bounces and you make probably about 120 feet of this chase, I'll get you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Slightly.
As you can see the tree line now.
17.
17. As you are sprayed with some sort of liquid from behind.
Rose.
And you take 6 points of poison damage.
Oh.
Okay.
So what's everyone else doing? You're hearing all these howls of...
Booking it, man.
Yeah. I imagine we've all sort of got up on deck at the same time, so...
Yep.
I just shout out to old Joe and just say, we're hopping off deck.
No.
The Seagull Trashbin is yours. Look after it.
Mine, not me.
We all go charging, I imagine.
Alright, so you all sort of jump off the side of the ship, but Brick and Vinzu are already down at the tree line, and you guys in the distance see, even Brick made a perception 22, so you see Ulf bolting, like running for his life towards back towards the ship, towards you guys, you and Vinzu. What are you going to do? Yep.
Quick question. So
Yep.
Gilly was the last one in the helm, correct?
Yes.
So, and we haven't had a long rest since.
Nope.
All right, Gilly, something to be aware of then, I guess, if you're coming with us. Can Rana hear us? Okay.
Duly noted.
Okay. Just making sure.
Oh.
This is the first combat that we've had since we started with the whole spell jamming thing, so that's why I just wanted to make
Right.
sure everyone was on the same page.
Okay. All right. So,
Gilly has just had that epiphany.
Yeah.
so Brick and Vinzu, or Brick, you see coming your way, probably about 60 feet away from you, heading your way, you see Ulf bolting. Full flex.
Yeah.
You don't actually think you've seen him at full flight before. You've seen him move fast, but you've never seen him at full flight before, and he looks scared.
Oh, bloody hell! Do I see the thing behind him? Like, do I know? Or do I just see him running?
You just see him running, and then you sort of see like a liquid get shot out of the treetops at him, and you see sort of like you think you see like bushes moving and stuff.
Yeah.
You're not too sure. Well, not bushes.
Fuck is that, Vinzu?
Treetops. For natty 20, you beauty. Oh, that's some sort of big spider snake things chasing Ulf. Did you not see that?
Thank you, Vinzu.
Yeah. All right.
Helpful as always.
As he sort of like brings back the should I do something about or chop the tree? What you want? Mr.
I'm going to leave this one up to you, Vinzu.
Well,
If you want to chop the tree, then you chop the tree, but I'm
and it's at
a
this
bit more
point.
worried about this thing.
It's at this point, Malag, Euphemia, Gilly, and Bim come running down to the tree line, and
Oh,
Vinzu's
of course,
like,
Bim's helping.
and Vinzu sort of turns to Captain
One
Malag.
less
"Oh,
of them daggers.
Captain Malag, there's this huge spider snake thing coming. Mr. Brick didn't see it, but I did.
Good work.
And
Come
yeah, and
on.
he
Pointed at it for you. You're
And
too
he
busy
keeps
chopping a
making
tree.
me make decisions. I'm not getting paid enough for that.
I'll
He's the
give you a
quartermaster.
decision. Hit the thing.
And you just see full pace. Vinzu just like flexes out towards this thing. Everyone roll initiative.
Yes.
Is mine still extant or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! So
What did
ready.
you roll? It was like a 9 or something.
Yes.
Jesus.
What did you roll, Ulf? Sorry.
Let me scroll back here. I think I had. Oh God, where was I? Oh, that's a 9.
Yeah, that's okay. There we go. Malag up top. 22.
More than the thing.
Gilly.
At 20.
20. Youth. Jesus
19,
Christ. You guys. 18. Binzu. And Bim. Mad Dog. Alright, Malag, what do you want to do?
How far away is it?
About 65 to 70 feet away from you.
All right. Well, I imagine that
In
I
the trees.
probably left my quarterstaff in the captain's quarters. So I'm just
I'll
going.
be right back, guys.
Yeah. Oh, just give me a sec. Bonus action to have a quick and then just like run it. I'll move 45, and then if that's only another 20, I'll just throw a couple of darts at it.
Okay.
Boo boo. 13 and a natty 1. Where'd that dart go?
Yeah. So you throw these 2 darts. One you think hits it. And Ulf, you're at full flight and you just cop a dart right in the snout. And you take 6 damage.
Oh, son of
It's probably because of that bonus action, like drinky drink.
Yeah, might have been. Whoops.
Next up is Gilly, armed to the teeth with all of her spells. All of his spells, sorry.
Gilly is just going to be like, ah! What? And cast his little firebolt.
Okay, so the fire goes screaming into the treetops with after being perfectly spotted by Vinzu, everyone's knows exactly where this thing is. And it strikes. How much damage do you do? Fucking hell. Okay. And Euphemia.
Alright.
So Vinzu specifically shows you exactly where it is.
Yep.
As he's
So
charging off these axe.
out of one of my pockets, I take a charred twig and I start, again, whispering a spell around it and just release a witch bolt.
Ooh, oh, shit. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, shit. So this lightning arcs out of like Euphemia's hands. You guys hear like all this sorceress magic being conjured between her hands after she sort of like releases the twig, and this lightning arcs straight through the pine trees, and one explodes, just shatters. It's just completely splintered, missing the target completely, but she obliterated like a pine tree. So there's that.
Like the whole pine tree, or did I manage to just fell one in a go that we could then use?
Hey.
No,
hey.
it's splintered. What you hit is
Meanwhile,
it ripped up the trunk.
yeah, that's okay. Meanwhile, I'm concentrating on the spell to continue to hold it.
Yeah.
So I simply try to aim it again at the whatever we're attacking, the monster spider thing.
Vinzu goes bolting up to basically just behind Malag, armed with his great axe. Actually, he might just go straight up to Ulf, run straight up as Ulf's bolting past. Just hold his ground because he can't reach into the tree.
Oh no, it's alright. I was going to wait for my turn.
Bim goes charging into the forest, pulls out his dagger, Can take this.
That's 19 cups of Moonpenny coffee right there.
Goes charging out, arm to the teeth with a dagger.
I believe in him.
Probably won't die. Ulf, your turn.
Yep. So I've just been running straight out of the woods there, and I've run into Vinzu. Yes.
Well, your Vinzu
Well,
comes basically
Vinzu's
as
coming
you've
one
just
way,
been
I'm
hit
coming
with
the other way.
You've been hit with the liquid as he's sort of come into the forest.
I jump up and just like a dog at the beach, swim. Trying to swim on top of you. I'm just gonna scramble up, and just try to get purchase and climb up as high as I can
Make an athletics
his
check.
shoulders. Athletics.
Yep.
That
So
is.
you down right up, and you sort of you get purchase on his back, like this
Tail is
giant wolf is on his back, and he's like,
right up under.
he's like, all right. He's got his massive axe. He might be swinging at disadvantage though, but Brick, did you roll?
Yeah, I got 15.
All right, we're gonna throw you back in there. I'm gonna throw you there, but it's your turn now. But it will be a different place next turn because I fucked it up.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna leg it and I'm gonna stand hopefully just in front of Vinzu. I'm gonna tell him to stop fucking around.
You can stand next.
It's fucking serious. What are you doing? And I'm gonna ready my attack for when it catches up to us.
Actually, he will do that too. Sorry. And then this creature bounds down on Rick. It comes down as it's flying down. Well, you and Vinzu can both make an attack. Or your attacks.
All my attacks?
Yeah, because you readied your attacks. Oh shit! A great axe, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's what he'd wanted, wasn't it?
Yep. Well, he's usually into clubs and stuff.
Maybe I got him a club. My bad.
It didn't work.
Was it a great club?
I can't remember now. I don't have my other book with me.
Oh, it's a great axe now. He's going to go chop down a tree.
If he'd asked for a club, I would have got him a club. I know we spoke about it.
Okay.
That didn't work, so I'm just going to do a 20 and then add 9 to it.
What? Yeah.
That's fine.
I don't know, my roll didn't work.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
He did. You miss with your great sword. Yeah.
And the shovel. It's 14.
14 hits.
And shovel again is a 21.
Okay. So that's 17 damage.
Okay.
And then Vinzu does 32 damage.
Oh, they were just a hit.
Okay. Okay, yep, go on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the shovel would be 11. See, that one worked, I don't know. 22 damage?
Okay. So that's...
Really weird.
Okay.
Super weird with the math there because you have a +9, but it's showing you've rolled a 5.
Yeah.
I know, it's strange.
It's somewhere in the macro. It's wrong.
Tank 2's strength plus 0. So it should be 9 plus 9 plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Either way.
Try that.
Anyway.
This thing just gets collected by both Brick and Vinzu at once. It's not dead, but it does go to attack you, Brick, and it goes to bite you for a 25 to hit, and it does 14 damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw. You fail and take a following further 18 poison damage.
Fucking hell.
Oh, and you are poisoned for a minute and are paralyzed.
Fantastic.
Bricky's in trouble.
Pull your finger out, Brick! Stop standing there!
Yeah, stop standing there, would you? Next is Malag.
Alright.
As you've just seen Brick get collected by this massive spider snake thing.
So, is it when it does this sort of spit attack? Is that like a web sort of thing being flung out, or?
He didn't do that just then. That was
Oh,
part of the bite.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
You suspect it might be venom.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, is just 2-second glance. How's Brick looking?
Brick, how you looking, mate?
Pissed off.
Pissed off.
That means he's good. That's all right.
Yeah,
yep. I go running in next to him, and I'll just punch, and flurry of blows.
Okay.
So I'll burn a key point. Can I? No, can't get advantage. So good. Oh, that is poo.
First one misses, second one hits.
So 4, and then 2 bonus attacks. Oh shit! 26 and 25 to hit.
Nice.
So, total of 20. And I'll also burn a key point to do stunning strike. So Constitution saving throw versus DC 16.
It fails.
So it's stunned for a turn. Can't do anything.
Ooh. Alright. Next is Gilly. Gilly.
Sorry, I cut out there. Gilly would. Would you look at that? Gilly is going to burn 2 sorcery points to bang out a quickened spell.
Mm-hmm.
So he will cast 1 breath weapon, firebolt, as a bonus action. Ba-boom. And if that doesn't take it out, he's going to try his second, which ain't going to fly very well.
No, the first one does, however. How would you like to describe how this happens?
I would like to believe this solid little magmary nugget right up into its face, and it just kind of, just like ignites the face on fire and probably leaves a dent in the skull and a couple of eyeballs and now cooked jelly balls and all the nasty stuff because it's a spider and bad things deserve to happen to it.
All the good shit. Alright, so it is deceased.
Yay!
Go team! What a win!
Validate me!
Yeah. Brick is paralyzed, I believe. He's
Oh,
just
right.
Yeah,
frozen.
just
Still
quickly
no one's
give him a once over.
Am I still standing up?
Yeah, he's still standing up.
I'd like to
Yeah,
think
good.
Brick
Like
would.
Wooshka kind of style, like just finished.
More like you've just been bitten in the neck and face a bit. Like,
Okay, yeah, not as great.
So, do we need to do anything for Brick, or is he okay?
Vinzu says, I'll pick up the little one and bring him back to the ship if you like.
I think just give him a minute, and I think he'll come good.
Or
Although,
Vinzu can just pick him up and we start
saying
going.
that, we should probably get back in a hurry.
Yeah.
Give me 2 seconds. Where's Ulf is on Vinzu's back, isn't he?
Yeah, Ulf is like still trying to scramble up higher on top of him.
Vinzu sort of just like reaches back and just grabs him by the scruff.
19 for a sleight of hand. I just better make sure Ulf is alright, and I just yoink out my dart and put it in my pocket. He's alright, he's
You
alright.
can make a perception if you want, Ulf, to see where that dart just went. Out of your snout.
I was just gonna like instinctively sort of snap at him a little bit as he's trying to touch the dart. You know, like I'm protecting him, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Malag has quick hands.
Roll for that, or
No, it's up to you. If you don't care what happens to the dart, you don't worry about it.
no, I don't care what happens.
Okay, cool.
I just want Malag to know that I'm not pleased.
Well, that's why I rolled a sleight of hand. I didn't want him seeing me getting the dart back.
Okay.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll roll a
Drop
perception.
a perception then.
Huh. That's a 6.
Strong 6, though.
Strong 6.
Very strong 6.
Alright, we hustle back to the Seagull trash bin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So Vinzu picks up Brick, hauls him back. Reckons he can get back there in a minute. Whips him back on board. Easy.
You still need a mast.
We do. Let's just secure the boat first and make sure that there's
Everyone's
nothing else
okay.
out there, you know.
Yeah.
See.
And when we get back, I quickly call out to Milo, Genevieve, and Wraith,
Really.
and get them all
Bill.
to get on the ballista.
Okay, yeah.
And
They all hop on their respective ballistas. Load them up.
Bim's excitable and loud. We'll
Yeah,
get
he is.
Bim up to the crow's nest.
Okay.
I give him a 30-second rundown of how a spyglass works.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
And if you look through it like this, and you can, it makes things far away look big. I want you to keep your, what was that word again, Milo? Keep your,
Cut your peepers, boy.
that's the one. Keep your peepers open. You see anything, Bim? I want you to yell to us.
Okay.
Anything that's not us, of course, Bim.
All right.
All right, good man. Good man.
Preferably yell out what it is.
That too, and the direction.
Okay. He goes up. He scrambles up to the crow's nest. As you see these three, you blatantly see these three. They look like hobgoblins, mounted on elks. Just roll up, and then you hear Bim's like, "Captain!
Got a Bim, good spotting!
Right there!
Good job!
Spyglass. They're pretty close!
We're proud of you, Bim.
Hey, Skilly!
Bim's my best friend.
Just casually walk over to the side of the Seagull and lean over and address these 3 hobgoblins while secretly catching my breath.
Alright. I can't see what's over the edge of the boat.
Lift him up.
Thank you. Good
Hey,
cat.
Vinzu, do you mind if I sit on your shoulders?
Sure thing, Euphemia.
Thanks. This is better for if I need to crack off any shells.
Holds her up, and you want that purchase?
Has
Yeah.
Brick come to you?
Yes.
If
Yeah,
not,
Brick's up, but he knows because he's conscious during the paralysis that he was definitely manhandled by Vinzu a bit.
Ugh.
Deal with that one later.
that little bit of romance.
Motherfucker.
Alright.
Look down at these, 3 hobgoblins.
Yep. So you see these 3 hobgoblins. The one at the lead looks a bit more well dressed than the others. More, should I say, armored. And that is where we're going to leave it tonight.
Oh.
Well,
Alright.
good. Good. We did it. First
Good
stream,
job, everyone.
everyone.
We did a thing.
We did. We only had about 10 minutes in between downtime, I think. But
That's
yeah,
okay. That's okay.
I think it
That's all right.
gave us great time to interact
We
with
did
our
something,
2
guys,
viewers.
and that's
viewers.
enough for me.
Thank you for
With
our
those
2
twice
viewers.
as many as we thought we were going to get.
Yeah,
That's
thanks for
right.
joining us. If we're still kicking in the chat, perhaps not. That's cool.
No, I think they're gone.
Yeah,
Things
they're
are
long
lost
gone.
now.
Oh,
That's all right.
Fishes and octopuses and shit in there.
It's okay. My friends are going to watch this later. So, hi, friends. Sorry you have to put up with me.
oh, which one's
All right.
Kurosik? Isn't that one of Tannen's? Kurosik?
Sorry?
I don't know.
Kurosik. Kurosic. Isn't that one of Tannen's? Whoever you are, Kurosik, well done. Good
Yes.
I have no idea who anyone is. I haven't seen these names.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Oh, that's probably. So it's saying.
Your
Oh,
friend?
yeah, it's one of my friends. It's probably either Bill or Jim.
I was looking for names like Foxy and Belvidius and Cheesy.
No, I didn't
So, you
see
know,
him in there
call it-
before.
Hello.
Hello.
Who's your role play?
I think.
Everyone will fucking hear this.
Yeah, well, yeah. And then I was going to say to you we could all whisper it, but then I did get a
Don't
chance.
worry about it.
Uh,
Should be
I think I want to give it to. It's a toughie. Euphemia.
right. Nice. Any reason? Or just cause?
The whole looking after the crew in the beginning.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, it was
but,
good
making
gear.
sure. Don't get me wrong. Gilly did good too.
Mhm.
But
I think we all
Euphemia-
did. All round.
All around. Yeah, I give my inspo to everyone.
All right. You can't do that. But
Damn it.
All right, mate.
Me too.
Oh.
Because I don't know what happened prior to me joining, really. Like, I've gotten a very brief rundown, so.
Yeah. It's tough though, because like I'm looking back on it and it's like, oh, that was like a throwaway line, but I've got to expand it into something more and
Yep.
you know, delve into what everyone was thinking, etc. So, plus it's like 8 months ago that we had that episode. So
Have we explained our roleplay award?
Oh yeah, good point. I
No.
meant to. So what we were just doing then essentially is at the end of every game, Nathan quickly has a quick chat with each player to see who they thought was the best role player of the night, as an incentive to gain a inspiration point. Plus, keep us trying to role play, actively role play, just as a little bonus. So that's what we were just doing there.
All right. And tonight's role play award is a tie. Haven't had one of these in a while. So we got 2 awards going out this week. One to Malag,
Hey! Thank you.
Hey, good job, Malag.
and the other to Ulf.
Hey!
Well done, guys. Good gear.
Very good gear. Very good gear.
Well done. Good stream. Good strong. Other than my internet shitting out.
Look, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Mine
made-
itself as well,
Of
so
all people to happen to, the DM.
Yeah, it's
Fantastic.
all right though. We kept it going.
Good gear. Good gear.
A little bit of role play and then a little bit of talking about how internet would work in a D&D world.
I've got an ulti now.
Ooh. Turn it up.
I still have one I have to use. I don't know what to do with it though.
All right. Should we wrap the stream up?
I guess so.
We can just
Yeah.
chat amongst ourselves.
Yeah. So, I'm just going to change screen, but we'll still be talking over. So, I guess in a general sense, thanks for those 2 people that are watching, but then a third, oh no, was that the one Meg paid them to
3.
watch. So
I didn't pay anybody. I didn't pay anybody.
No. Somebody said they got paid, so that's canon now, right up there with Moonpenny
Yep.
Coffee. So as you should be able to see on the stream now is all our links. So obviously, it'd be appreciated if you like, follow, subscribe, all of the above and whatever.
Wow, fancy.
Tune in.
We've been busy.
We have been very busy. We're a happy group of creative people from many different outlets. So watch this space, I dare say. We'll endeavour to release more and more little bits and pieces as we get to
Absolutely.
100%.
There'll be lots of very, very cool stuff, but at the very least, very happy that we're doing this. It's very fun. Thank you, everybody.
Yay.
Woo. Yay!
And it is something
Go team.
we've been
Go
talking
team.
about for a little bit on and off, but then, it just kind of happened.
Anyway. All right. Peace out, peoples.
Have fun. Be well.
Bye.
Thank you for tolerating us.
Is that it?
It's now, mate.